Hello. So I'm out here in the middle of my paper route to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind lately. There's been a lot of talk about what's going on with the Simpsons Remastered, and a lot of questions as to why a remastered doesn't exist. The people want answers, and today's headline covers just that. You're watching PAPERBOY Gaming, and this is your PAPERBOY, Ezzy Barbecue. I really just felt the urge to go outside, stack up on today's papers, and reminisce on some classic Simpsons hit and run to get my mind straight. A lot of the thoughts people have been having lately are actually valid. We're thinking, what a missed opportunity. Why hasn't a second game in the series come out yet? And where's the remastered? But a big part that people aren't touching on is what actually happened in the back end during the Simpsons hit and run release, and what's going on business wise. When the game first dropped, over 1 million copies were sold within the first 6 months. The game received generally favorable reviews and is commonly thought of as the best Simpsons game to date. The other Simpsons games don't even come close. The game improved on many features that Grand Theft Auto 3 had laid the groundwork for, like by adding in mission restarts, an easy way to access vehicles without cheat codes, and a super useful GPS system. These all sound like common features now, but at the time, these were innovative and greatly changed how people experienced open world games. Now the game wasn't perfect. The artificial intelligence in this game is a joke, and the camera system is pretty broken. But fans were able to easily look through these shortcomings and continue to buy the game, leading towards 3 million copies sold within 4 years of the game releasing. So if the game was this successful, then why hasn't a second game or a remastered released yet? Turns out the reasoning is somewhat simple. Times have changed and profits have always been a top priority. Just because a game was a huge success in 2003 does not mean it will release with the same energy as it once did. There's a 5-plus-year-old change.org petition asking the developers to make a sequel, and that thing doesn't even have 30,000 signatures. Plus, video game emulation has gotten so good that most people that really wanted to could do 30 minutes of web browsing and YouTube watching to figure out how to emulate themselves. The developers of Hit and Run, Vivendi Games, ended up not renewing their license to the Simpsons name, which led to any plans for a sequel getting dropped. The specific details on this were not made public, but I imagine the Simpsons owners wanted a bigger piece of the pie after seeing how much money the first game brought in. The Simpsons since have far more profitable revenue sources to go after. For those that are unaware, there's been a Simpsons game that released about 10 years ago and has made much more money than Hit and Run ever did. Was it the Simpsons game that disappointed anyone back in 2007? Nope. Was it Itchy and Scratchy Land that you could get running on your grandma's Nokia phone that's somewhere in your kitchen cabinet? Nope. Is it The Simpsons Tapped Out? Yeah. The game you're looking at right now actually generated far more revenue than Hit and Run ever did. This is what I believe is the main reason why there's no Hit and Run sequel or remastered. Why would the Simpsons owners license their game out to a company like Vivendi Games that needs a ton of time, money, and resources to produce a AAA game when they could walk on over to EA Mobile offices, get whatever deal they're asking for, and then have EA Mobile ship a quick and profitable game? Look at these EA profits from some years back. Please note that the numbers are in thousands of millions, meaning that in the year 2018 alone, microtransactions across all their mobile games have generated them over $600 million. If we put ourselves in the shoes of the Simpsons owners, this type of pie is too hard to refuse. It wouldn't make financial sense to take the risk of making a AAA game when you could get giant returns by letting the saints at EA Mobile develop your game. I got a little triggered while working on this video because I stumbled across a screenshot from Tapped Out and it just rubbed me the wrong way. This is the notification you get when you cancel the purchase in the game. Purchase canceled. We are all heartbroken. Maggie is crying. So hey, congratulations. You made a baby cry. And then they force you to click the OK button. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we now have instead of a Simpsons Hit and Run remastered. This is sadly more profitable. Thank you guys for coming on my bike route with me today. I just had to get this off my mind before I delivered these papers.